Trelise Cooper, I think, is a great example of a New Zealand business which has taken its business to the world.
My collections they always have a theme, and this summer the theme was French country. So every July I go to Europe and I fossick in the antique markets in the south of France. So this collection is about the clothes that you might wear as you're strolling through the market, some of them. That's for spring and summer. I picked up a French military scarf that depicts the way that the military were advised how the war was to be fought in the early 1800s, and so I've used that print in one of the collections in here, and that provided an inspiration and began it. And then the very floral and white is, I bought an old tablecloth, an antique tablecloth, and I took it to India and had the techniques copied, and so that we could get that beauty again. And then High Summer, which the girls are wearing at the moment. High Summer is all about resort. It's all about when the sun really shines and when we're all hot and looking hot and wanting to look hot. It's about all the occasions that you have for High Summer, like weddings and New Year's Eve and Christmas parties. It's also about when you're in a resort and you need to look like you belong beside the pool with the champagne in hand.
So she draws inspiration from right around the world. And of course this is what New Zealand businesses are great at. They're fantastic at using influences from overseas, bringing it back here and turning it into fantastically creative new ideas and opportunities, which are in themselves though uniquely New Zealand.
It is truly a global business, and I actually think that all businesses need to be global. I think we're so connected now with things like the XT mobile network that we are so connected, and I can go away and I can have my Skype and I can do prototype fits over the Skype, and so business goes on. I am connected, and that's really important for me, and it's fantastic with this new network, really fantastic.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're delighted to be here tonight, and we've got about 90 of our customers here, all of whom are New Zealand small businesses, and what they're looking for is inspiration. As businesses, they look for that in all fields, fashion being one, for their own businesses. How they are going to create new opportunities and new markets. So Trelise is a great example of inspiration. With the XT roaming network, Telecom really plays a critical part in that, and we almost recognise what we have to do as a business to enable that and to ensure that our customers do, for example, get fantastic communication and connection when they're overseas.
So what we've done is integrate the mobile story with her landlines and data at home. So now she is an integrated offering between her landlines and her mobiles. We did a tailored approach to her business, and the outcomes have been fantastic. So now Trelise, obviously it's important she gets her, there's an amazing 3G network at home anywhere in New Zealand, and even roaming, well not roaming but travelling within New Zealand, she has access to those features, and it's working out really well.
One of the great things I think about coming from New Zealand is that we are on the edge of the world. We are hugely creative because of that, because we haven't had the influence of the big businesses that all the other countries have. So it does give us an originality and a creativeness that is probably unusual and unique. This collection sold 10% above last season, and we are in a recession, and we sold it to our retailers while they were saying it's been the hardest 2 months we've ever had in business, and still we're ahead of what we were last year, so it's fantastic. But it's about making things so attractive people can't resist them.